Hello, and welcome to Steve's Mixtapes. I've had a run of excellent guest mixers on the show, but for this episode I'm taking back control and doing one of my own playlists. Now, it was inspired by Joanna Burnett, who I know from the Wedding Present Forum, and she was one of the many people who was kind enough to send me some positive messages about the first episode of the show. But she did have a minor criticism, which was that it was a bit male. And that was fair enough, because when I looked back over it, it was 10 male artists. And then when I looked at what I had lined up for the next playlist I was going to do, that was another 10 male artists. So in order to make clear that I'm not some sort of closet misogynist, I have decided to pick 10 songs that are by female artists, or at least bands with female vocalists. And we're going to start with a song from 1980. Now, I didn't buy this band's first album when it came out, because the lead single, which was Brass in Pocket, was not one I particularly cared for. But then later on, Talk of the Town came out, which I absolutely loved, and I bought The Pretenders 2, and after that I went back and bought their debut album. And it opens with this fantastic song, which is a very worthy candidate for Hit the Ground Running. This is Precious.
I like the way you cross the street, 'cause you're precious. Moving through the Cleveland heat, how precious. You're taking nights and all the kicks are so precious. But you know I was shitting bricks, 'cause I ain't precious. Make me wanna, make me wanna, you make me make it. So mean. East 55th and Euclid Avenue was real precious. Hotel still incoming into view. How precious. It's a pity that you bruised my hip, 'cause I'm precious. You shouldn't let your manners slip. You're too precious. You make me wanna, make me wanna, make me make it. Oh, something. Oh, we went around and bound and bound and bound and bound to show it. Oh, we want to do it, do it, do it, do it, do it on the pavement. Oh, maybe I'm gonna have a baby. Oh, we want to do it. Oh, we do it all night. I was feeling kind of ethereal, 'cause I had my eye on your imperial, you're so. Now Howard the Duck and Mr. Stress both stayed trapped in a world that they never made. But not me, baby, I'm too precious, had to fuck off. It made me wanna, it made me wanna, it made me make it. So mean.
Precious by The Pretenders, the opening track on their 1980 self-titled debut LP. And if you have ever heard anybody enunciate the expression "fuck off" better than Chrissie Hynde does on that song, then please do email me at thefallenfives@gmail.com and tell me all about it. But I'd be surprised if anybody does. Now we're going to move on to something new. This is a New York band that I came across via Bandcamp, as I often do with these things. They're called Voyeur. It's very much something for fans of Sonic Youth or the Pixies, I would say. The singer and guitarist is called Charlene Shidiak, and the track is called Whisper. Whisper by Voyeur from the album Something Becomes You, which was released last year. And there will be a link to Bandcamp where you can buy the album on stevesmixtapes.com. Right, something old now, and I've gone for a song that was actually recorded the year that I was born. Dusty in Memphis by Dusty Springfield is regarded as a classic these days, but it actually sold quite poorly on its initial release. It only got to 99 on the American album charts, and it didn't get onto the British top 40 at all. I haven't gone for Son of a Preacher Man, wonderful though that is. I've gone for this. This is Breakfast in Bed.
You've been crying, your face is a mess. Come in, baby, you can dry the tears on my dress. She's hurt you again, I can tell. Oh, I know they look so well. Don't be shy, you've been here before. Pull your shoes up, lie down, and I will lock the door, and no one has to know.
Breakfast in Bed by Dusty Springfield from the 1969 album Dusty in Memphis. Absolutely brilliant stuff. I love the sort of swinging way it goes into the chorus. It's absolutely amazing. Right, okay, we're going on to something borrowed now. I first got to know this song as a cover by the Lemonheads, which is a band that I love and I'm sure will feature in future episodes. And I thought that this was the original that they'd covered, but actually it isn't. This song actually cropped up in a conversation with Eric Smith on episode 3, was it? I think it's episode 3. When we were talking about the Monkees and Michael Nesmith. So this song was actually written by Michael Nesmith, but the original version was released by the Greenbrier Boys, and there's links to both of those on the webpage. This version, which I had thought was the original, was by the Stone Ponies, and it features a 21-year-old Linda Ronstadt on vocals. It's a lovely little piece of sort of pop, country, baroque. It's just lovely. This is called Different Drum.
A different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way I run? Every time you make eyes at me, whoa, you cry and moan and say it will work out. But honey child, I've got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. So don't get me wrong, that I knock it, it's just that I am not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. I'm saying I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and pull the reins in on me. Crying and grieving, we'll both live a lot longer if you live without me. So don't get me wrong, it's not that I knock it, it's just that I am not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. I'm saying I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I believe and I see no sense for this crying and grieving. We'll both live a lot longer if you live without me.
Different Drum from Evergreen Volume 2, released by the Stone Ponies in 1967. Now this next one is my left of centre choice, although it could have been a Something Blue choice as well, because it's by Low. And like many people, I was immensely saddened by the death of Mimi Parker in 2022, aged only 55. I wish I could find the link, but somebody posted on social media somewhere a recollection of Mimi recording in the studio. And it was all about how when the sort of engineers and everybody was setting up and she'd start to sing, everyone would just sort of drop what they were doing and just listen to her incredible voice. Yeah, I mean, I love Low, and I know lots of people that love Low. I know people that don't particularly care for the last two albums, Double Negative and Hey What, because they did get very sort of experimental, but jagged and brutal, but I absolutely love them. This song is from their final album, Hey What, and it's called More. I haven't got the recording levels wrong. It's meant to sound like this.
I gave more than what I should have lost.
by Low from their 2021 album Hey What, including vocals from the much missed Mimi Parker. And I've put a few links to tributes to her on the webpage at stevesmixtapes.com. Right, we're going around the world now. We've been in all sorts of places so far, but now we are going for the first time to Cambodia. And this is just marvellous. So here you go. This is Pan Ron and Kamlos Kres Chab. Kamlos Kres Chab, if I'm saying that correctly. I've got that on an album called Cambodian Soul Sounds Volume 1 that was released in 2014. Pan Ron, also known as Pen Ran sometimes, was, according to the Wikipedia page about her, known for her unrestrained personality and Western-orientated hairstyles and fashions, rejecting traditional demands on Khmer women and representing new and modern gender roles. I just think that's brilliant. It's sort of ska meets Beefheart meets 60s psych pop. It's absolutely brilliant. She disappeared during the Khmer Rouge genocide, and her fate is unknown, sadly. But she's left behind that absolutely brilliant track. Now we're going on to my Take It Down choice. This is one of my favourite artists in the world. This is Cowboy Junkies.
Sun comes up, it's Tuesday morning. looks me straight in the eye. Guess you forgot to close the blind last night. Oh, that's right, I forgot it was me. Yeah, I should have missed the smell of warm coffee in the morning, and the sound of water splashing all over the bathroom, and the kiss that you give me even though I was sleeping. But I kinda like to feel all this extra few feet in my bed. Telephone ringing, but I don't answer it, 'cause everybody knows good news always sleeps till noon. Guess it's tea and toast for breakfast again. Maybe I'll add little TV too. No milk. Oh God, how I hate that. Guess I'll go to the corner, get breakfast from Jenny. She's got a black eye this morning. Jen, how'd you get it? She said last night Bobby got a little bit out of hand lunchtime. I started to dial a number, then I remember, so I reach for something to smoke. And anyways, I'd rather listen to Coltrane than go through all that shit again. Something about an afternoon spent doing nothing, just listening to records and watching the sun fall, thinking of things that don't have to add up to something. And this spell won't be broken by the sound of keys scraping in the lock. Maybe tonight it's a movie, plenty of room for elbows and knees. A bag of popcorn all to myself, black and white with a strong female lead. And if I don't like it, no debate, I'll leave. Here comes that feeling that I've forgotten, how strange these streets feel when you're alone on them. Each pair of eyes just filled with suggestion. So I lower my head, make a beeline for home, seething inside. Funny, I never noticed the sound the streetcars make as they pass my window. Which reminds me, yeah, I forgot to close the blind again. Yeah, sure, I'll admit there are times when I miss you, especially like now when I need someone to hold me. But there are some things that can never be forgiven, and I just gotta tell you that I kinda like this extra few feet in my bed.
Cowboy Junkies with Sun Comes Up, It's Tuesday Morning from 1990's The Caution Horses, a song about a woman who's just gone through a breakup and is finding lots of slightly regretful things about her new life, but is above all enjoying the extra few feet in her bed. I just think that's marvellous. If you don't know Cowboy Junkies, Caution Horses is a great album. I would also recommend their first one, the Trinity Sessions, which was recorded in a church somewhere with a single microphone. And I'd also recommend their cover of Powderfinger, which is excellent. Okay, so I'm going on to my Something Blue choice. Martin Brahma, who is going to be the guest, I'm very excited to say, on the next episode of Steve's Mixtapes, saved me from a bit of a dilemma here, because I was going to choose something from Nico's Chelsea Girl. But I couldn't decide which song, and whilst I was dithering about that, he came along, emailed me his playlist, and it included a song from that album. So I decided to go for something different. It's possibly a little bit cliched and obvious to go for Blue by Joni Mitchell, released in 1971, but I love this song. It's one that she wrote just after her breakup with Graham Nash and during a very intense relationship with James Taylor. It's also rumoured to be about Leonard Cohen as well, but whatever it's about, it's absolutely beautiful. So this is A Case of You.
Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada. Oh, Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said, love is touching souls. Surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, but you are in my blood, you're my holy wine. You're so bitter, bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink of you, darling. Still I'd be on my feet. I would still be on my feet.
A Case of You by Joni Mitchell from 1971's Blue. As a sort of amateur guitarist, I've tried to learn to play this song many times over the years, but it's pretty impossible. And then I discovered that she doesn't actually play it on an ordinary guitar. She plays it on an Appalachian dulcimer, I think it's called. And if you look at videos of it, you can see her playing it. It's one of those things where she plays it on her lap. There are actually 500 known recordings of A Case of You, according to its Wikipedia page. One of them is by Tori Amos, which I don't particularly care for. One of them is by Prince, which is interesting, but not particularly great either. And the funny thing is, I actually came across this song via my love for Marillion, which seems a bit unlikely. Fish from Marillion appeared on some sort of Radio 1 show years and years ago, talking about his 12 favourite songs, and he picked that, which is how I first discovered it. So anyway, a bit unlikely, but there you go. Right, wildcard time now, and here are some Hill Country Blues.
all time, yeah, all time, yeah. Ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime. Gas is high, yeah, gas is high, yeah. Can't hardly ride, yeah, can't hardly ride, can't hardly ride, can't hardly ride, can't hardly ride. Groceries high, yeah, groceries high, yeah. Can't hardly buy, yeah, can't hardly buy, can't hardly buy. All time, yeah, all time, yeah, all time, yeah. Ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime. All time, yeah, all time, yeah. Ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime. Somebody, somewhere, yeah, had no food, yeah, had no food, yeah, nowhere to stay, nowhere to stay. All time, all time, ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime. But it is high, yeah, but it is high, yeah, but it is high, yeah. Can't hardly do, yeah, can't hardly live, can't hardly live. All time, all time, ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime. All time, yeah, all time, yeah, all time, yeah. Ain't got a dime, ain't got a dime. All time, all time. Ain't got a dime.
That was Jessie May Hemphill with Hard Times from her 1980 album She-Wolf. Hill Country Blues, if you're not aware, is, according to its definition that I found online, the hypnotic strain of blues that developed in the kudzu-wrapped hills of northern Mississippi. And if, like me, you didn't know what kudzu is, it's known as Japanese or Chinese arrowroot, a climbing, coiling and trailing deciduous perennial vine. So a bit of a learning point for you all there. Another Hill Country Blues artist that I'm very, very fond of is Junior Kimbrough, who I'd recommend heartily and will no doubt appear on this show at some point. One thing I didn't mention earlier on is the reason this show is called It's Joanna's Fault is a bit of an in-joke on the Wedding Present Forum. Everything, according to most of us, is Joanna's fault. But I thank you, Joanna, for inspiring me to make this playlist. I hope you like it, and it would be nice to have you on at some point. Right, on to our finale. This song is dedicated to Dan, otherwise known as Danny No, who those of you who are Fall fans will probably know, because I know he's a big fan of this song. This is something that's based on a traditional African-American spiritual. It's inspired by the book of Exodus, and apparently, I had to look this up, it tells the tale of a man running from God and begging for forgiveness on Judgment Day, but who ultimately cannot escape his wrath. It's a song that's been really extensively sampled, and I'll put a link up to the Who sample page that'll just show you how many times that has taken place. It's Nina Simone. The song is called Cinnamon. It's from an album called Pastel Blues in 1965, and it is simply awe-inspiring.
Oh, Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to? All on that day, will I run to the rock? Please hide me and run to the rock. Please hide me and run to the rock. Please hide me, Lord, all on that day. But The rock cried out, I can't hide you. The rock cried out, I can't hide you. The rock cried out, I ain't gonna hide you down. All on that day, I said, rock, what's the matter with you, rock? Don't you see I need you, rock? Lord, 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 all on that day. So I ran to the river, it was bleeding to run to the sea. It was bleeding to run to the sea. It was bleeding all on that day. So I ran to the river, it was boiling, I ran to the sea. It was boiling, I ran to the sea. It was boiling all on that day. So I ran to the Lord. Please heart me, Lord. Don't you see me praying? Don't you see me down here praying? But the Lord said, go to the devil. The Lord said, go to the devil. sea. It was boiling around the sea. It was boiling all on the day. So I ran to the Lord. I said, Lord, hide me. Please hide me. Please help me all on that day. He said, child, where were you when you ought to have been praying? Said, Lord, Lord, hear me praying, Lord, Lord, hear me praying, Lord, Lord, hear me praying all on that day. Said, a man, you ought to be praying, ought to be praying, said a man, ought to be praying all on that day. I cried, power, 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 Don't you know I need you, Lord? Don't you know that I need you? Don't you know that I need you? Power. Woo.
That is how to finish a song with some aplomb, it has to be said. Okay, so that was Nina Simone with Cinnamon to round off my mix, the It's Joanna's Fault mix. Thanks to Joanna for inspiring this, and like I say, it would be good to have you on at some point. Next week, my guest is going to be Martin Brahma, which I'm very excited about, so I'll see you then. Bye-bye.